Living every day in your head for free. You can tap away, but I will not hear you scream. You can break the keys, spread your toxicity, your world outside reality. In your room, a little hideaway, but you let it through. Enough to go insane, living in the dark hasn't treated you well. You're building your own prison cell. Hey, wait, don't waste it on me. Spy, lies telling you, don't waste it on me. Did I brush you off? Is it your lack of friends? We never met, even if you pretend. Am I in your debt? I don't owe you nothing. Don't say something you'll regret. Hey, wait, don't waste it on me. Spy, lies telling you, don't waste it on me. Hate, rage, don't waste it on me. Spite, lies telling you, don't waste it on me. Rage, don't waste it on me. Spite, lies telling you, don't waste it. I'm telling you, don't waste it. Lies telling you, don't waste it on me. Maybe I'm a little young, but you don't know what I've become. Can't you see it in my face? But even living in disguise, but you can see the killer in my eyes. I've got a look you can't escape. Poco no mirai wa-
Hello, stream.
Possibly.
Hello, maybe.
Stream can hear you.
Of course, Stream can. Hello and welcome. Thank you all for joining us on this marvelous, marvelous Tuesday evening. I hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful day. There we go. It's like, I believe I can just press that to stop it. I can. So, that's the right button. That is the right button. So, you may notice we're back to the little bit more expand. Who are you giving that to?
Oh, remember?
Yeah.
Yandere stuff.
What?
Did I miss great content?
It sounds like I missed great content.
So, I just rolled a 6. The DM is getting 6 fate points.
I enjoy
Good.
this fact. It's perfect
Good.
for the
I
yandere
sent
stuff.
for yanderes.
So, yes. If you're curious about the yandere stuff, then join our Discord, and then I'll invite you to the other Discord, because I don't have a quick access link for that one. We play Among Us every Friday night. Well, some of us do. And yeah, it's a fun time. Anyway, back to a little more on topic of not murdering the party / murdering the party. You may notice we're back to our full 7. We got six players.
Yeah.
6 players, 1 DM, 7 people. Mila has joined us back now.
Welcome back.
They'll be back with us
Yes.
for considerable. I don't think there's any.
Yeah. I think my schedule is finally leveled out.
Good to hear. Good. I can
My schedule
properly
also has leveled out.
for now.
No, I'm officially back to my just the one job, no 2 jobs, so I'll be just doing the one.
Nice. Well,
Yeah.
that being said, I don't think I have any other notifications to bring up. Asger, could you take us away?
Absolutely not. 'Cause this is definitely more of a Aurora story, but I will do my best to cover the bits and pieces of it. Uh, so we kicked off back in town, and I believe we started the episode by playing pranks on Shirku, which was chef's kiss. Really loving the party dynamic with that. Shirku's finally at that point with Asger that Asger feels comfortable enough to do that. For those of you who didn't realize, Asger has 13 brothers and sisters, so she is from a very large family. After all of the family members I have told you about, when I get knocked unconscious all the time, and will continue to tell you about when I get knocked fucking unconscious all the time. But we pranked Shirku a little bit. It was wonderful. And then we all kind of split up to do sort of our own things. I believe we actually took a watch inside the house because we didn't trust the house because we're in a creepy evil mansion. As such, nothing happened, thankfully. No strange women from questionably outer space or other dimensions just popped in, said that they knew everybody, and then got what they wanted and left without us asking many questions, or maybe the right questions, I guess I should say. But we all had breakfast together. Shirku tried to catch Asger to get revenge for the prank that she pulled. She escaped. She also escaped Aurora attempting to stop Asger to help Shirku catch Asger. So, Asger, 10 out of 10 on the escape. Very happy with it. Shirku then went out to the front yard while Sifer was reading some books. Asger and Aurora decided that they were going to go to the delicious dessert shop and attempt to hopefully smooth out some of the romance options that have unfortunately popped up, or at least they think that they popped up, which I love the romance arcs of this campaign. 10 out of 10. Entirely intentional. Rin makes this awesome deadly world, and we choose to look and focus on romance stuff.
It is what it is.
It really is. It just adds to it, honestly. It's really fun. I love it a lot. This game's great. So we went to the bake shop. I believe Zestrava kind of joined us in heading that way, but she was going to one of the other shops. And as such, we made our way to the pastry shop. And then, you know, as much of this crew really kind of does in, what are we on, episode 43?
42?
42, and 42 episodes of this game continued to bumble through romance as only this group really could do. The misunderstanding that Aurora is in love with Sifer just grew larger. And unfortunately, that now means that the wonderful pastry shop owner will now not serve for Aurora any pastries whatsoever. Asger got a cinnamon roll, which she was very happy about because she really likes these desserts. Unfortunately, when she attempted to split that cinnamon roll in half with Aurora, that half of the cinnamon roll, a door was opened, taken from her before she could pass it, her money was tossed back at her, and the door got closed again. So, that was about as well as we could have done with that. But it did lead to a little bit of hearing some rumors amongst town that a couple of Aurora's soldiers had questionably gone missing. And as such, Zestrava, being that her sister is stationed at the fort, as well as Aurora having direct ties to having trained some of these soldiers, were immediately rushing over to go find out what happened. We heard that they were making a team to go search the forest for the group, and Asger, being Princess Asger, decided that she was going to be there, and that the captain had little say in that matter. And if any say was attempted to be argued, that she would just say that she was there for a royal escort to see how her military service was doing. As such, it was they needed about an hour or two to kind of get everyone together because they didn't want to just be rushing off into the woods. Smart. It's definitely in the tactics books that Asger has carried around with her. Gotta regroup and move in as one. But so we went to go collect Shirku from the front yard, and then into the creepy evil mansion to go pick up Sifer. And then, once everyone was gathered, we joined back up and went into the woods, where we met an illithid and whatever the fuck those monsters were. Because I really don't know what the hell they actually were. They were terrifying. Their description was terrifying. The whole thing. Asger's gonna have nightmares. My sweet little child has just been broken again and again. It started with blood, and now we're on to otherworldly monstrosities. Like, she's just trading one fear for another. Except it's not trading, she's just piling on top. Asger's gonna need some serious therapy when she gets back to the castle at some point.
And somehow the illithid failed to mind control a certain Shirku. Somehow.
We were really proud that Shirku successfully avoided mind control.
Somehow.
You
Most of us
avoided
somehow
mind control,
avoided mind control.
avoided your brains being eaten, avoided your souls being devoured.
I was like, we avoided a lot of things these past 2 days. This town has just been wrought with awful. I don't know why we're still here.
Because Sifer needs us to be.
It's all for Sifer. Alright.
Love y'all.
With that said, you do find yourselves... Yes, Abra. Hi. Come here. Sorry, one
We
moment.
The
find
cat
ourselves
demands an
Abra.
audience.
I'm gonna say, I have one who's passed out over there.
Come here.
I don't know where the other two are.
So, I've been at work all day. I'm going to apologize now. Abra's probably going to be like, hey, give me attention. Come here.
I have 2 dogs that are surrounding me right now.
The cats gave me their pay attention, and I fed them, and now all of the needs have been met. They're all like, okay, thanks. Bye, Mom.
Here. If you're going to cry... No. Okay. Okay, fine. Okay. So, after finishing the burial of the rest of the students and the other soldiers, which I think you guys found 15 bodies?
I think that sounds right.
Yep. You guys are starting to walk. Remind me of your marching order again?
I don't think we started to leave yet.
Okay. Was there anything you wanted to do before you started returning?
Check the corpses. Not the corpses of the bodies. I mean the bodies of the creatures that devoured them.
Those corpses.
Yes. This is the only corpses we can really check.
Give me one moment. So I believe the main thing, because you guys had just fully, you left the other thing banished, correct?
I believe so.
You did not let
Yeah.
it come back. So there's only the 4 giant corpses of, let's swap over this map. Actually, can I can hit show to players. Show to everyone. Let's hit this. Oh, that doesn't show to them. Lame. Lame. Show to players. Oh, there it does. So, to go along with my description, there is a wonderful, wonderful picture for y'all. So as you're checking over the corpses, you see the 3-pronged mouth or jaw, all of the serrated teeth, the putrid stomach remains of what was left of the stomach as you all had ripped them into them. Then
Man, Aurora really went to town over here.
Yeah. You had to
So
get out
did-
our students.
So did Remfree, to be fair.
12 more
Remfree didn't
points
do
to
it.
Mila.
Remfree didn't do as much.
How many points? It's
12
3
more.
of them. 12. Nice. Ho ho ho.
All the points.
So what are you specifically looking for, Aurora?
I guess helpful parts? kind of like what
You want to
forget his
give
name.
me a knowledge arcana check on what might be helpful here? Or what might be useful for like a potion or anything? Not bad. Not bad at all. Moment. So that go over to my screen.
The void is swallowing empty.
Yes.
No.
For well, actually, that was the check to figure out kind of, you're like looking, it looks like there might be some sort of, system in its body that makes some sort of like webbing that you had seen.
Hmm.
You might be able to get that out. But to get it out so that way it doesn't cause damage to you or is actually useful, that might be a little hard.
I guess she'll turn to the group and ask, anyone have experience butchering?
Remfree, the troll slayer. If you need a butcher, I am here. What would you need? And he grabs his giant axe.
Just gonna casually roll an insight check. Because she doesn't want him fucking this up.
Let's double check something. So, butcher, I mean, could just mean chopping things up very finely. Yeah. Precision? Yeah. Chop. Precision. Yeah.
She's gonna stare at him for a long, long moment.
I've experienced cutting up demons.
Asger will just be like, they look sort of demonic.
I mean,
Yeah. Problem is,
Sure.
they're more aberration than demonic.
She'll look between Shirku and Remfree and point to the other, well, two of the other bodies, and try to point out the same thing that she found in that one.
Okay.
And then she's gonna let them do that, and then she's gonna try it herself.
So, for anyone who's trying to attempt this, this is a dexterity-based nature check.
Nope, not touching
Heck do I?
that.
So, basically, do you have training in nature?
No.
Then it's a straight d20 roll plus your dexterity modifier.
Oh, okay. So I can just do my. I'll just do.
nature roll?
Yep.
I'll give it a shot. Because I don't back down, or at least try not to.
It's like, are you able
It's a dex roll?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's correct.
Nope. I think it's gonna get butchered.
Oh shit! Yeah, no, I didn't do it.
Yeah, he's not dexterous. He's just chopped them up with butcher.
Nature normally uses intelligence. What's your intelligence score, Zestrava, and what's your dexterity score?
Intelligence is 3, Dex is 2, but I also have Jack of all.
Okay, so that's just -1 then.
Yeah, but I can't help. I was like, maybe I picked up some things working in the tavern, but no.
Oh, I know I don't have any butchering skills.
Aurora, did you roll a dexterity check?
I mean, I didn't
that-
want to roll it
That
with
was
my.
your 7. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't want to use my dex on the saving throws because that wouldn't be a good thing.
So, as you're all like chopping, you chop into 3 of the 4. Aurora, as you just dig in, you just feel it puncture, and you do take 8, credits. Aurora, you take 11 points of acid damage. Yes. Shirku, what are you using to cut into this?
I don't think my halberd does anything to aberration corpses because they're still aberrations.
So what are you using to cut into this?
Do I have anything for that besides Morningstar? Nope, definitely not. I'm going to go ahead and use one of those crossbow bolts because that's the closest.
Start cutting into the crossbow bolt.
Yeah.
And you take 6 points of acid damage as you just puncture it and just acid just comes up and that bolt is gone.
Yeah.
Aurora, you get 3 fate points, by the way.
Wonderful.
And then Remfree.
6 points, huh?
You watch as he just takes his giant axe and just cuts and almost gets it out.
Oh,
It does go though and shatter.
damn. Okay.
Does it eat his axe?
No, his axe is fine.
Ah, darn it.
Seeing as Remfree did actually do it best, she's going to assist him in trying to take out the last one.
That was a already damaged piece of work. Let us try this other one.
She's just going to nod her head and go along with it.
So you're giving him advantage?
Yes.
Hey. That's not bad. It's a 16.
Oh.
So he actually does, with your help, like holding the body open so he can see it a little bit more. Give me a dex save.
Yep.
As he's just... Okay. You do not take a d8 of acid damage as he chops and it just goes... But it's still intact.
Okay. She's gonna... I guess careful. Wait, does she have anything that she can pick this up with? She will use the scraps of her normal clothes to pick this up and wrap it up into.
Okay. You kind of wrap it up and trying to make sure not to squirt out the rest of the caustic web.
Yep.
Write down that you have the web cartridge of a Parsval.
Oh wait, I have the name of it.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, that's definitely interesting. Explains quite a bit for what they've managed to take out. Need any ideas for what to use these for, Aurora?
Give me a second.
Yeah, no problem. Take your time. I can't talk and type at the same time either, or listen for that matter.
She's gonna look at Shirku. Look at the clothed up, I guess, sack of acid, kind of. I have ideas. Wait a second. Okay, never mind. I'm good. I thought I was immune to acid for a second, but it was just poison. We're good.
Trust me, I'm aware. Alright.
She has ideas.
You
She
guys-
is going to request to put it into the bag of holding, though.
I don't even know
Would it
which
be
of you
safe?
actually have the bag of holding. I don't
That would be
worry about it.
Zestrava.
Alright. So you guys find yourselves, some of you a little more damaged than you were before. What all do you, what are you doing? You watch as, Daisha's kind of cleaned her gun out, reloaded, Remfree has cleaned off his axe from the caustic acid.
Well, if that's everything, then from the looks of it, there's nothing else here besides heading back.
Unfortunately, I think you're right.
We have some prep work to do.
Indeed, quite a bit of it.
Then let us go back. And he lights his axe on fire. And as he lights it on fire and lifts it up, you actually watch as it's almost kind of like a fireworks light up from the top of it and launch at to the top and just. My soldiers should know that it is time to return home now from that.
Huh. And with that, I'm gonna start heading back the way we came from.
Okay. If I remember, so who's leading the charge? Remfree will be near the front, if not in the front, right by Shirku.
Yeah, I'll be up the front like usual. After all, we have an Aurora. Anything that gets to the back, Aurora's just gonna rip to shreds.
Yeah, he's kind of experienced it.
I'll be next to Deisha.
You're back.
I'll be in the middle. The safe
Aurora will
middle.
be. Aurora.
Asger will come back with Aurora.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say Aurora's going to be with Asger.
Friendship.
All the friendship.
So that being said, is it? Excuse me. Sifer and Remfree followed by, or Shirku and Remfree followed by Sifer, followed by Deisha and Zestrava, followed by the last two, Aurora and Asger. That sound about right?
I think that sounds good.
Okay. Oh. Here. So everyone on your way, who's doing what task? I know Remfree and Shirku are probably leading the walk back.
I'm heading out, but I'm also keeping it out in case something randomly jumps out.
So you're letting Remfree follow point? Or choose where you're going? Lead you?
He knows these woods better than I do.
We're gonna get lost.
Yeah.
Okay.
My survival seems to be higher than his, but he knows these woods better than I do.
Okay. Sifer, what are you doing during the walk?
I'm studying my book.
So you're
Especially-
not really paying attention, just...
No, I'm not paying. No, that's not my job.
Okay. Zestrava?
Are we like going at a like slow walk? Or are we like heading back pretty quickly?
Probably a normal...
Yeah, normal pace probably.
Okay. Then I will just be like strumming on the harp and playing a tune as we go.
Okay. Daisha's just listening and enjoying. Asger and Aurora?
Aurora's kind of keeping out a look for herbs and potential attacks.
Which one?
Oh, well. She'll go for herbs because Asger's
Yeah.
right next to her.
Okay. Asger, what are you doing?
I can help point out herbs, but like, Asger and perception don't match.
Is your nature or survival okay?
My nature, in fact, is okay.
Okay. So Aurora, you can get advantage on your nature check.
Huzzah.
Asger's like, oh, I read about
Oh.
You do not find any. Actually,
Oh no.
you
That's a great
do
one.
see some herbs on your walk back. About halfway back, you actually see what looks to. Oh wait, no, you had advantage. Never mind.
Yeah,
you don't
advantage.
find.
You don't find poisonous
You
plants.
do not find anything to worry about, or anything useful.
I was kind of hoping she'd find black.
Oh,
I was hoping she'd find nightshade.
Zestrava, yeah, that's fine. Sifer, you're just reading, not really. I almost want to have you make a dexterity save for making sure you don't trip and fall. But
Would be fun.
yes, Shirku, you want to give me a perception check since you're the only one keeping watch?
Yeah, sure thing. Give me perception. Quick.
Okay. So, as you're all walking, and it's not too long of a trip back, you guys come across this small creek. And you notice it first, up about 30 feet in the air, you watch as, like, this cracking starts to occur. You watch? And then you watch as it just expands outward. And you've seen a dragon once, but this one doesn't look anything like Kevin Longrake, as this prismatic, colorful dragon just rips out and is flung like through space.
And there's Mila.
You've never
Yep.
seen
Something.
Mila like that.
No, that's out of character though.
yep.
And I would like for you all to please roll initiative.
Oh, if you'll allow me to introduce myself.
Yes, yes. Go ahead.
The dragon rips out of the rift, puffing out its feathers so you can see that underneath it seems to glow like glowing red hot metal from inside. It roars. Where are you, Lich? You dared entrap a dragon in a tomb of stone. You sought to unmake my very being. But I am back, and I am stronger than ever. I smell your rotten magic. I know you're here. I will find you, even if I have to burn everything.
And just for notation, I believe that is in Sylvan.
Yes, that is all in Sylvan. So the rest of you just hear dragon roars.
But Cypher.
Actually, Sifer understood all of that.
Yes, you did.
Yes.
I thought taking Draconic would be smart, and then I'd be able to use it.
Oh, I also understood. Nice to meet you, Draconic. Or no, oh, it's Sylvan. Never mind.
Yeah, it was Sylvan. Shirku knows the.
Draconic was it all. That's what I was saying. I was like, Draconic would be great.
Shirku knows the sound of Sylvan. He doesn't understand it.
I may have a feeling that Aurora is gonna die.
I didn't, yeah.
That's
I
Wait,
think
did
I
I
have a
miss
lot of
that?
crit
I did.
fails.
I did miss that. Aurora, you get 5 more fate points
Cool.
because I think I missed one of those.
I just want to say, Terra,
Yeah, I just put a new one.
the only reason Cypher knows Sylvan because I thought it would be a funny story that he got drunk with some Fae and learned Sylvan. I did not expect it to be this handy.
Shirku's
Don't
half
blame you.
tempted to. Shirku's half tempted to learn Sylvan in the future. Or at least
He
try
might know
to.
a couple
Daisha
words
also
for Mila,
crit
but not
failed?
these words.
Jesus!
Oh no.
Oh, never mind. It's there.
I have to actually roll theirs. So, no one gets a surprise round. Mila, it is your turn. And so you know what you see this weird different landscape. You can feel the water rushing below you. And you see what looks to be
More minions. to deal
7
with.
skeletal liches all staring up at you.
Mhm.
And you're 30 feet up in the air right now.
Skeletal lilies.
Yep.
Oh no.
And so we will fly over and breathe fire along this line of liches. Let's see. Do.
So glad.
You made this map so small for my movement.
Yeah.
But yes, I will need
What is your
everyone to make me
movement?
a dexterity save. 80.
Jesus Christ.
The dragon is 30 feet up in the air.
Of course it is.
Mm-hmm.
For those of you who are within 10 feet of
Oh.
Asger,
It didn't. Oh, I know why it didn't switch over.
get bonuses.
I'm very glad to be a monk right now. Just gonna say that right now.
I will use fate points to drop Asger and John's dex below save. Would you guys like to use your fate points? I'll use 5 on each.
I ain't got that many fate points.
I do, though.
You know what? I'm gonna counter that with my own 5.
You can
I'm not
use.
using
You
it against
cannot
you.
counter it against other people's.
I could spend
Well,
a few to
it's
keep
above.
myself up, though.
So let's
So can I
see.
spend more, or can we just
I-
not spend fate points?
You can spend fate
Let's
points
see.
on your own save, not to help someone else's save.
Oh no, I was saying like add 5 to my own.
Oh, okay. Dex save.
And we will
Yeah,
fly over
Deisha.
here.
25, right?
Deisha succeeds, and Remfree.
Also,
Remfree
does your breath
fails.
actually feel fire, or is it radiant?
Yes,
'Cause you look
Fire.
radiant.
fire. I do.
57 damage though.
And let's see, 50
Good.
feet, so another 30. So now we are 60 feet in the air as we and take to the sky.
Oof.
And Aurora's not going for a whole lot of turns. Oh man.
Remfree just took the most amount of damage he's taken.
Oh no!
Wait, she succeeded. She succeeded. 20. Let's see. 57. What's half of that? 28? 28?
I believe so. Let's see, because it's 60. Yeah, 28 should be half. And even if you pass, you take your half. Unless you're some
I
and
don't.
cross-classing
Haha.
into rogue.
Or monk.
Okay.
Okay. So you just watch as that fire breath just and washes over all of you.
Oh yeah, and we're burning trees and stuff too. Burn all the shrubberies. No hiding.
Sifer, it is your turn.
It's weird that I'm going first.
You're probably the only one who's gonna save us.
Did I recognize
60
the
feet
voice?
Give me an insight check with, yeah, just an insight check. I'd say with that, you do.
Okay.
Voice is recognizable, but the temperament is something else.
Okay, I have an idea. Because Cypher's a smart cookie. I actually just said cookie like that. Go fig.
Mhm.
He's gonna clearly see Vila's in the sky. Everyone's gonna hear him go, Vila?
Wait, Mila? That's Mila?
She's after liches. That's all he's gonna say. And then he's going to, Mila, you're going to hear in your mind, why are you attacking Shirku?
I get a will save to keep things out of my mind.
Not for sending.
Oh, sending. Sending, not just message.
Oh, and the key thing about sending,
You
know
recognize.
it's from Cypher.
Give me a will save,
How
Mila.
how does that come through? What do the voices in my head tell me?
Hey, Mila.
Yeah?
I'm spending some fate points.
No.
No.
Yes.
No.
This is some lich
As the
trick.
dragon screams and clutches at the head,
Magic trickery.
trying to bend me to your will. I'll find you. I'll find you if I have to burn down everyone.
Okay, you have to admit the sending spell was a clever idea.
Oh,
It
it was a
was.
clever idea. You made Rin have to use fate points.
And he has a lot, by the way.
And
I
that
know.
is sadly my turn because sending is an action.
You can run if you want. You can try.
Actually, yeah, that's a good idea. I will 5, 10, 15. Get out of the lines. There's not a line of us.
Okay.
Probably a good idea.
Anything else, Sifer?
Nope, I've said my piece and tried my spell.
Asger, it's your turn.
Angel mode.
Nice.
With my wings, I'm going to fly up 30 feet.
You're not going to be in range because of how diagonals work, because I am also 30 feet up as well as 20 feet over.
20 feet over.
Mhm.
Oh, are you saying you went off Matt?
No, I'm saying that from Asger, it's 20 feet horizontally,
That
and then it's 30
doesn't change.
feet vertically.
Asger can fly
Oh.
now. And also diagonals
No,
just...
but I'm 60 feet up. Asger's 30 feet up.
Oh, 60 feet. Okay, so you're 60 feet up, Asker's 30 feet up.
And then there's also the matter of the diagonal.
That's fine. Diagonals don't
Okay.
affect it.
Oh,
In
nice.
5th edition, diagonals are just 5 feet.
Thank you. Okay.
So yeah, wisdom saving throw, Mila. Other
You
people...
think you can tell me what to do? You
I
think
sure
you can
do.
trifle?
Yep, that's definitely me.
Other people can go against your will save now.
You think you can trifle with me after the things
gonna-
you've done?
That lich just tried to challenge you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to spend 14 fate points.
Jesus!
Okay, that lich just challenged you.
Since you volunteer so kindly.
I sure do.
Anything else, Asger?
Nope, you're stuck within 30 feet of me now.
Oh, that's fine. I'm not stuck in here with you.
I'm just getting you back to the ground.
Remfree's turn.
Oh no.
That's... Is that really me?
Shirku, it's your turn to deal with it. Well, actually, wait. Remfree does move over here.
Scatter before me.
Just like... Shirku, it's your turn.
Okay, it's my turn. And she's 60 foot up.
Looks like she's about to dive on your friendly neighborhood Asger.
I'm going to summon an echo. Which at this point has become a staple at this point. Let's put it right here. 15 feet. And let's have Shirku. No, he's fine where he's at. I'm going to have the echo move like right here near
This
Aurora,
one. Oh, yeah.
and actually get into position preparation to toss her up for tossing her up there.
Interesting.
And as for me myself, I'm just gonna move over here, or down here somewhere, so I'm not fully in the line of fire.
Okay. For your context, You've watched as one lich just challenged you, then another lich made a duplicate of itself.
It's getting worse. Time to burn brighter.
Okay.
Are you absolutely sure this is Mila?
Well, I did a little test and it worked. Kind of.
Kind of.
Generally, people don't reject the messages I put in their mind.
Well, speaking of messages and in the mind, it's Deisha's turn. She hasn't used Action Surge yet. Good to know. Good to know. Deisha's going to start attacking. She's gonna use her grit to give herself advantage on this. Because she is hurting. Stop it. Stop it. No. Eber's like, I want to roll the dice.
Let Eber roll.
Does a
Nice.
17 hit you, Mila?
Let me double check. I'll say no and use a fate point.
Okay. She'll shoot again. Out there. 9. Does a 15 hit ya?
No.
Wait, would a 17 have hit, or was your
Yes, well, it was equal.
17 was equal? Okay. She's going to Action Surge. That's going to be a 26 to hit
I'll accept it.
for max damage of 16 points of piercing. Mila, you've been hit. Does a 29 exceed your AC by 10?
Drop it by 2 so it doesn't.
I'll put it back up by 2.
Alright.
He got so many fate points last session.
I did.
It's over. It went over 30.
21, 33.
Yeah. He had as much as I did when I first started.
37 points of piercing damage from that one, as critically just going through almost the top part of your wing, like where your wing meets the back. It just. And you just watched as 4 shots just came flying up to you. Yeah. That's it for Aisha's turn. Zestrava, you just watched as your sister just launched a volley. Actually, wait, I lied. That is not it for your sister's turn. She's gonna move there.
Scatter. Scatter.
8 HP in a dream. Zestrava, it is your turn.
So the Strava is going to run underneath where Asger is. And then she is going to use. See what I still have access to. I want to make sure I don't use the wrong thing. Shoot, what's the spell I was looking for? That's what it is. Okay, so she is going to Misty Step directly up 30 feet in the air and hold on to Asger for dear life front ways, so that way she's not damaging Asker's wings. And
Maybe
then
to ask her in the air.
yes, it's 30 feet. So bling, grab. And then I am going to like point up at Mila and start singing a counter charm and hoping that that will impact her.
Can you give me
Oh, that's up to
the
you.
ruling
Oh,
of
wait.
counter charm again? Or the text of counter charm?
Don't know if it'll work, but I can try.
8 HP in a dream. As an action, you can perform until the end of your next turn. In that time, you and any friendly creatures within 30 feet can hear you and gain advantage on saving throws against being frightened or charmed.
Okay.
I feel
That
like,
doesn't give her a saving throw though right now.
but she's our friend. We know it's Mila.
But I'm not friendly.
And Mila, you did take the 34. I did say
34?
34 damage from the second one, 16 damage from the
I
first
did
one.
do the first. Yep.
Okay.
Well, I will try again next turn then to do a different thing. In the
Aurora.
meantime, backpack.
Aurora gets to do her thing. She's upset that Deisha moved, by the way. But Aurora's gonna go there. I'm gonna move her just for visibility purposes, so that she's exactly 60 feet underneath Mila. And she's gonna spend a hit die.
Again, diagonal movement doesn't matter, by the way. As far as if you need to move a diagonal, so.
Yeah, she spent 5 movement to get there. She's not moving
Okay.
there. I'm just moving her, so visibility.
Are you
And-
teleporting to her, or is
She's teleporting to me.
They're teleporting to you? Okay.
Yep.
That means I believe they get a what saving throw?
Charisma.
Charisma save. Mila.
Ooh, Mila.
I don't know how good Mila's at charisma.
It's the best save to make
Oh.
Mila make.
Let's see, what was your DC?
17.
We'll hit with 3 fate points.
Can
I've
I
had
make
enough
that?
of being jaunted about.
You can impact that one, Aurora.
Okay. She's gonna make that not happen.
How many points?
By yeah.
I'll do 6 then.
Nope. Nope. You're limited to 3.
Okay,
I was like, if it's gonna be a battle, it's a.
fair enough. Does that break Asger's charm then?
Nope, because you'll
Okay.
still be within 30 feet. It just means you're
Okay.
gonna be flying up and away.
So where am I now?
Okay. So
You are basically right where you're at without being 60 feet in the air. So,
Oh, I was gonna teleport her. Since I'm there, technically, I was gonna teleport her where I was standing, which is near me.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hoping that Angry Man had a action saved.
Angry Man did not have an action save.
Damn it.
No.
He was just angry.
So now that I'm on the ground, where exactly are you?
You are here. I am there.
Okay.
I don't know why my
It's
piece is
switched in
being weird.
between 2 trees
Yes.
that are on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else,
I'm
Aurora?
okay with this.
Yes. Aurora's gonna do some attacking. With that. Oh.
Nat 20.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's a nat 20.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll that damage.
Mhm.
Let's see, plus a d8.
Am
So-
I in the radiant circle?
There's no circle of extra damage right now.
Okay. Cool.
Plus 6, so 7, 15, 24,
24?
32, 38 points of
Slashing cold.
slashing and cold.
And she's going to spend a key to make that also necrotic.
Real quick. Well, yeah, you roll that part.
Hands
Mila, can
apart.
you roll a Constitution save?
Oh no.
Yep.
Oh no.
Yeah, because this has been too soon since the incident. And if I can use a bonus action for my last round to start healing.
No, you're fine.
Okay. I'm not unmade again.
The Constitution save was for something else.
Oh, good.
Nothing to worry about. You made it.
And then you also take an extra 9 of
An extra
necrotic.
17 points of necrotic.
Mhm.
Because it was with a nat 20.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
very nice. And then second attack.
I believe, though, that misses. 13
Yes.
misses Mila's AC.
And now that she's done doing that, I only spent. Okay. Then she's gonna run over here. Not onto the water. That would be a bad idea.
Actually, you can
I'll
run
ride
on
her.
water.
She can, but if she ends the turn there, she'll fall into it.
Do you have that mobile?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
you cannot attack me.
That's
Wait,
So.
more specifically, she's gonna go
Oh,
there
meow, meow.
instead.
Mm.
I don't think you can do anything else, because that would require bonus actions.
Yes, and she spent her bonus action. So she's just gonna chill there.
Mila?
Yep, we are going to breathe in and repair the wounds that we can. Do. Oh, I
So,
know how to do.
Mila looks pretty beat up right now. You just watch as... And some of the damage that was just done is just gone. Back to being a little bit better.
The claws are still there. And so the dragon takes a deep breath, looks at you with scorn. Oh, and that's right, I need to roll for recharging the breath weapon. Nice!
So Zestrava and Asger are up above you,
Mm-hmm.
and they are your target.
Mm-hmm.
Above?
Yep.
Yeah, you guys are above. I teleported the dragon to the ground.
Yes.
So
Okay.
is
Move
Asger
30 feet away.
here or here?
Asker is right here.
Okay, Asger and Zestrava are right there.
Yep.
It's not the one you specifically have to attack me. You just can't move one.
That's the lich that seems
Attack
most
whoever
like
you want.
the actual lich.
The lichiest lich of them all.
That lich is
Okay,
flying.
you said diagonals don't matter.
Nope.
Let's see. Oh, perfect. So I can stay just outside of her range as I fly up under
Sentinel.
Asger to the other side of Asger. And, yeah.
I
another
think
breath.
Shirku's saying he's attacking you as you're moving. Can
So-
your
Okay.
echo use your reaction?
That would be.
Echo is complete copy of me,
I
so
believe it can't though. I believe it's on unless you've unlocked something with it.
first Echo uses the save mouse is origin from your space and to make a chance to when the creature. You can use your reaction to make an opportunity attack against the creature as if you were in the echo space.
Okay. Yeah, you
Roll
can.
it.
As you watch as Mila starts to take off and fly.
I'm sorry, Mila.
No, you're not, you lich bastard.
I'm sorry, Mila.
Oh, you're not.
Yes, I am. Slap.
Oh, yeah, I guess you are. You missed.
I'm going to use fate points to increase that.
How many?
I'm going to put in 4.
I'll put in 4.
So Mila, you move in there?
Because I am burning brighter. So what it is swooping underneath and then lining it up so I can hit Asker's, Zestrava, whoever this is, and Sifer. Let me double check. Yeah, I can't quite get the monk. And then we're going to end the turn another 30 feet up so that we're still within Asker's thing.
You might not have to worry about that.
Oh,
You want to roll your
yeah!
you might as well start rolling some
I
dex saves.
promised I would burn everything.
Oh yeah, Remfree has to make a dex
Oh, I
save.
see some sixes.
Oh,
I see a
no.
nat 1.
Dexterity is my highest fucking stat. Every time I roll a dex save, I fail.
Your class is paladin.
No, it's awful. I
What's
tried
your
to make
save
it interesting.
DC?
Paladin. I'm still alive.
14.
Oh,
1
okay,
4.
that's fine. Actually, I have bad news for you in a moment, Asger.
I
Zestrava,
don't want it.
did you make your dex save?
Oh, whoops! I need to roll it. Let's see how it goes. Yes.
Okay, so Zestrava, you and Remfree take 19 points of fire damage. Sifer, you take 38 points of fire damage.
I already took it. Actually, I only take half.
Good. Asger, you take 76 points of fire damage.
There goes my 7 hit points and a prayer.
Asger, Zestrava, you both fall 30 feet.
Is that 1 or 2 fails automatically?
That's one fail. Zestrava, you take 15 points of fall damage.
All have potions. Do not
That's-
forget this. Please.
Mila, the lich that was challenging you. No more.
No more, as it should be. And since we're no longer hampered, we did 30 feet, so we'll do the rest. Yeah, pretty much going straight up, so we'll be 70 feet into the sky.
Okay.
And I already used bonus action, so we are good. We will pass.
Sifer, it is your turn.
Really have much to deal with the 70 feet thing. Oh, 30 feet.
Keep on trying that sending. He's gotta spend his fate points somehow.
Actually, yeah, I will try sending again.
Mila, please!
Mila, can you please? Well, what are you saying?
Zestrava's gonna give you such a lashing for dropping the princess.
You do get 4 fate points, by the way. A Sifer.
Oh, me?
Yes.
Oh.
Mila, wisdom saving throw.
What do I care if princesses after the things I've seen?
Oh.
These are still liches.
Mm-hmm.
He was
Liches
like-
get stitches.
They both have a lot of fate points.
Were you
Mainly because
sure
of me
that this
and
was-
other people.
Liches get stitches. Can that be our first merch drop? Because I love it so much.
I think that's already a thing somewhere. I think.
It
Oh.
is.
I was like, I'm
Alright,
pretty
I'm
sure
gonna-
I'm not that original.
Actually, I can't do that. I will. 5, 10. We'll move there.
Okay. At the end of your turn, Sifer?
It sadly is.
Princess Asger, Iron Guard. If you would be so kind to regale us with a story of your life.
This
What
is
if I
happening,
said
like,
no?
Every session.
I went last session, last combat, I didn't do anything. I didn't even angel form. I was like, this time, I'm gonna angel form, I'm gonna try to get her. And like, half of this plan worked. Honestly, I was pretty sure that Aurora was gonna bring you to the ground, Shirku would have kept you on the ground, then I would have come on the ground, then you would have been within 30 feet. It was going to be great.
It would have worked, but I rolled too low.
Yeah,
I
you also
realize-
prepared for the wrong thing. I was really hoping you'd be preparing for an attack, knowing that she.
Yeah, because I'm still not used to the void claws. Okay.
No, you said preparing to fling a cat.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm not
Cat
used-
should be bringing her down and then punchy and it'll be great. I was like, I have a plan. It's gonna be great. It's not how it worked at all. This is Asger's first moment of, like, accidentally growing wings that kind of just flapped. Unfortunately, that flap, well, was when she was on the roof of one of the towers while feeding her pigeons. And so she was following the bird because she really likes birds, and flapped over the edge, and then quickly plummeted down the tower. Thankfully, someone else was up there with her, the chef who was showing her how to appropriately take care of her birds and things. Very quickly ran down and found Asger as if she had fallen out of a tree, so she didn't, like, get knocked unconscious by any means, but, like, a small broken arm and that kind of thing. And that was her, because the falling to my death seemed appropriate for one of the first times that Asger accidentally flew.
It happens. Asger, real quick to note, as you're giving me that secret 2DM only death save, 2 potions appear as we just got a $10 donation. Thank you very much, Anonymous. And good
Somebody
to know.
really wants Asger to live, and it's just like,
Good
every
to
time.
know. Okay, Remfree's turn. Remfree comes over. Oh, I know what Remfree's doing. Remfree comes over, grabs a potion out of his belt, stuffs it down your throat, and is like, "Princess, you must be with us. You must be with us.
At least
You'll
it's
be
not
okay."
me this time.
And Asger, you're first as you get. I don't know.
you get to see
As
a
you
dragon
get
blotting
20
out the sun.
HP, ignoring those 2 death saving throws that you had failed.
Yo.
The first thing you see is your Captain Remfree over you with a potion down your throat, worried about you, and I'm glad to have been able to save you, Princess Asger. Iron God.
This happens all the time. This is nothing new.
This should not be happening. You need stronger protectors. And that is the end of Remfree's turn.
Wait until Remfree figures out what we've been fighting.
Shirku. It is your turn.
Alright. Is Zestrava currently down and knocked out?
No.
No,
No?
just prone.
Alright, so with that in mind, as I can't really do anything, I'm going to rush over here and help Zestrava up.
Okay. And Remfree did help pick you up as well, Asger, by the way.
Thanks.
Um,
Asger just kind of blankly looks at him like, oh god.
and by pick you up, I mean picked you up.
Oh, yeah, I kind of saw that coming.
Okay. Anything else, Shirku?
I can't do anything. We won't be able to fight her very well while she's in the air. Not like this.
Prepared your attack.
Again, I forgot about your void claws.
Okay. Daisha's turn.
And kind of roll my eyes at Remfree, whatever his name is, because I keep forgetting it.
You
You
had
actually
it.
got it right.
Ah, cool. Remfree from picking up Asger like that, like we're in the
Asger's
middle of
just
fight.
like arms
Why?
crossed at this point, and she just doesn't look happy. But she also knows that she currently can't get out of this situation.
Daisha's
We
turn.
need to go.
She reloads, takes aim, is going to use grit again to get advantage on the dragon that is
Any aim penalty?
for what? Distance?
Yeah. Oh, I try.
You're
She's
funny.
using a rifle. No!
This is a sharpshooter here.
That's a rifle.
Does a 16 hit?
Ooh.
No, thankfully.
Okay. How about an 18?
Yeah, we'll drop it too.
I'll raise it
There's
too.
one more thing. Yeah, there's one more thing that I want to do, Rin.
As you take math 10 24 points of piercing damage as 2 shots go, one of them missing and going wide, but the other one grazing the other wing that was injured, or that wasn't injured. Is it for Deisha's turn? Well, wait. That is it for Deisha's turn.
Moving away.
Run away.
She knows
Zestrava.
Aurora can heal. Why is she not moving away from her?
She's running away from the giant fire-breathing dragon.
And from all the burning trees, you know, there's some wildfire stuff going on down there.
It's
If
messing
your
with
range
Aurora's
is
plans.
800 feet, you do not get close to things.
Oh,
That's,
yeah,
jeez.
it's a really long range.
Alright. Well, my turn, right?
Yes.
I'm just looking in like the dragon's eyes still, and I'm still not seeing like any of Mila, right?
You, as you're looking, you see Mila. Your insight's high enough. Mila doesn't see you.
Alright. I am going to. I'm. Is how high? Oh wait, she's like 70 feet up in the air, isn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Practically
You don't know
no.
it's gonna be thrown
didn't work.
again.
Question: how tall is that?
That tree
That
underneath
tree.
there,
Yes.
it is burning. It is no
Damn it.
longer standing. It's been 12 seconds. It's like,
And
and it's been
hit by,
through
like,
2 fires.
fireballs. Yo.
You know what? Valid.
Well, I can't get up high enough to her, so I guess for now, Asger's back up. So, as far as I'm aware,
You
Yep.
see, you can actually see Asger in Remfree's arms, probably
Right.
looking a little perturbed. Remfree looks proud as can be.
so just look at Renfree and like say, "Thank you very much for protecting the princess, but I do believe it is time to put her down." And then I'm going to like touch myself on the shoulder and heal myself a little bit. So.
Okay.
Woo!
Nice on the double 4s.
I know, right? That was good.
Alright. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Aurora.
Aurora's gonna do the speed, activating her feline agility because Daisha keeps running away. She's gonna run here. Hand her a potion.
As you
Like-
try and hand her the potion, she just has both hands on her musket and is like, set
She's
it
just
down.
gonna shove it down her mouth.
As your action?
Yes.
Okay. She heals 20 HP. 28 HP in a dream.
She's gonna look at her,
And she just takes it.
kind of glare,
Thank you. Thank
and
you.
run over here. So that would be.
They all group up.
Oh no, she's not staying there
Oh, okay.
at all.
Like,
Well-
Cypher's like, you know, nice and over here, and y'all are like, yeah.
I moved away. I'm like, yeah, it's not my cup of tea.
Actually, she's not actually gonna get that close. She's gonna shout from here. Zestrava, your potion. You all have potions. Okay,
Fair.
so Unfortunately. And she's. Give me a second, I actually need to. Someone else can go. I'm just gonna do my movements.
I feel like you might want to get your movement in before
Oh,
whoever's turn is
probably.
next.
You know what? That does make sense. She's just zipping out of there. So
Oh man, I should have moved.
As the dragon takes another magical breath in to remedy the wounds. If I'm going down, I'm taking you with me. As Mila starts to fly over and
you-
dive bomb someone.
Did you
to let
roll
me
to see
heal.
if your d6 comes, if your breath comes back?
I know, right?
Oh,
Oh, nope, you guys are spared this round.
and Aurora's all the way over there.
On the other hand, I need to heal. Oh, sorry, should just be the one. So 16 plus 8. Yeah.
24. Nice.
As we fly over, I smell you as Mila dives down. And you see the incoming rush of claws and teeth. Shoop. And for the claws, we'll be electing to do no damage, but instead trying to pick you up and carry you off.
25 is going to hit. But that nat 20 on the bite attack.
Oh no! Oh no!
Hey, Sifer.
It's gonna be
I'd
painful.
like to use Shadow Martyr.
Cypher, I'm gonna give you some fate points.
I like to use Shadow Martyr.
Can you use Shadow Martyr in this position?
As long as I can see them, I can use it to take the hits of anything.
Oh, dope.
Okay. So you jump in the way of the bite. You watch as Shirku, you watch as Mila rips you in half with her bite. We'll deal with the
You
psychic
see down
damage
the
of that
gullet
later.
of a dragon.
Yeah, it
Right
negates
there.
all. It moves all the damage and puts it to the echo. So yeah.
Okay, and that pops the echo.
Yep, that
yeah,
pops the
Echo's
echo.
gone.
Okay.
And
Does a 25 hit to grab Cypher?
Yes. Cypher
Yeah.
does get 1 fate point, by the way.
Oh, I tried.
Um,
And then this one will be doing damage if it hits. That might not.
does a 16 hit you, Cypher?
Not with a magical shield, it doesn't.
Aw, okay.
Very
I thought you were
nice.
gonna be dropping to 0 HP for a second, Cypher.
That kind of kills.
Cypher and Mila fly out
Wait,
over
wait.
the river. Sorry, right over here.
I have to do something. As you're carrying Cypher away, he screams, "With my last breath, I curse Asger."
And we will only be 10 feet off of the ground from the water, from the river. And yeah, I'm holding Cypher.
Okay.
Oh
Cypher,
yeah, sorry, right here. Yeah.
it's your turn.
This actually works perfect. Cypher, he's like, this solves one dilemma. He's going to cast protection from evil and good on Mila.
Nice. Hey, Mila. You mind making a wisdom saving throw for me?
Yeah.
With advantage?
Mm-hmm. He's lucky I don't have Mage Hunter yet.
player, but yeah.
Mila, after so long of seeing so many liches, and having this one in your claws that you know was casting that evil, dreaded sorcery magics, bad
Trying
magics.
to mess with my mind.
It's Cypher.
I've felt this one before.
That thing that you just bit was Shirku. You see
Mila
your...
sort of licks the lips and is looking at you.
Cypher's gonna say in Sylvan, "Hey." he's pretty toasty. He's a little, well done.
Hello? And just continuing to glide and starting to take everything in.
I'm glad my
Is
shadow
that it
modern.
for your turn, Sifer?
No, I actually am gonna blow my arcane points because this is going to be crucial. Or else I think we're gonna get shot at, and I don't want to fall. So I will blow my one free spell to cast Sending to Asger. I think I got Mila back. Don't shoot.
Probably should have sent that to a different person.
Asger, your turn. You're
It's
in
okay. It's all
Remfree's
good.
arms.
Asker's just pouting.
Asker's just pouting.
Not going to say anything about the words.
Okay. Remfree's turn.
I believe my lovely necromancer just cursed me for their potential death.
Remfree just
So,
starts running away with you so that to get you out of Fire Breath's way.
And unfortunately, I'm currently debating if I'm going to kill my captain of the guard or not. So,
Aurora would help you.
Shirku, it's your turn.
And
All right.
Shirku might recognize the chirps, or like Mila's miscellaneous chirps.
He probably does.
Yeah, he would. He's been how long with you?
Quite a while.
On the other hand, Aurora is free to go because Aurora's like seen her twice.
And are you even within hearing distance for those chirpings?
Yeah, you're only like what,
I'm only 10 feet up right now.
40 feet away? 45 feet away? 50 feet away?
Yeah, 50.
And Mila's chirpings are a little louder than Mila's used to.
Because dragon form.
Because dragon.
I am very large.
So yeah, I'm going to head over here with that. Mila?
As we start to, slow.
As you're slowing the
and
beating
beat the
down.
Wings forward. Well, we're not gonna land in the water.
It's true.
Probably because Sifer can't swim.
There's just one
Also
turn
not
that
your
I think
turn
is
yet.
going to matter right now.
But yeah, with that in mind, I'm going to turn around and just kind of try
There's
and
actually
signal
still
everyone
2 more
that-
people
or
that
try to
matter.
wave my hand in the signal that
Make a
Mila's back into her senses.
make a persuasion check at disadvantage.
I have done some impressive fire breathing, and that's not even like the whole of the repertoire.
Yeah, that's not going to happen, but at least he's tried. Perception.
A very nice like
Or,
spell
sorry,
from
persuasion.
Sifer.
I'm glad my Shadow Martyr didn't go to waste though.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
crucial save right there.
That it for your turn, Sifer or Shirku?
Yeah, there's not much else I can do.
All right, Deisha's turn. Who did not get the memo that all is good within this 6-second span.
And sees the necromancer being carted off by the dragon.
She aims high for your head. Does a 22 hit?
Yeah.
Is it a spell or a weapon?
That's a weapon.
Darn.
You mean the person who shoots a gun?
Mhm.
I mean, you know, you had to branch out a little.
You know your sister ain't gonna start shooting magic.
Clearly.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Technically, I am being carried.
Mm-hmm.
I have the shield spell.
That does not work.
Dang.
24 to hit Yamila, or 24 damage.
Okay, yeah. I take 24. So you feel Mila
Mila, you get hit again?
better. Mm-hmm.
Oh no, that's a nat 20, isn't it?
It is. I at least don't think that a 24 is 10 over your AC, right?
No.
Good. Good. Quite good.
As Mila takes another shot, and you're right there as she roars,
You
and then
take
another, and you're starting to fall towards the lake.
so the first
Zestrava?
shot just glances over your head and just like does some major damage to like one of the horns that you've grown. The second shot actually goes and grazes right into what would be your dragon head, as you take 34 points of piercing damage and start to fall from the Mila dragon into the Mila me that everyone's
Well,
knows
that's right. I
used to.
changed back into Mila. I was just like, yeah, I guess dragon. It's like, oh yeah, I'm not.
I wanted to teleport the dragon to me again.
And with that being said, 29 points of damage carries over.
Thank you. I was just about to be running math.
What? What in Rolla? As she watches as you shift into the smaller form, and you and Sifer fall. You were only 10 feet up into the creek, above the creek.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
10 feet.
Would
Because I
that
was
happen
70
before?
feet up, and I needed to
uh,
pick him up and carry him off.
Would that
You,
be?
you know, it's just the things.
Would they hit the water before Aurora's turn?
I would say you have a chance to save one of them.
Okay. Can you flip
Save
a
the
coin?
one that can't swim.
She doesn't know that he can't swim.
Heads.
He's a wizard. You think wizards do like sports?
So since she was already focusing on Mila, unfortunately, Mila's the one that she's pulling.
Mila,
So-
are you not wanting to go?
Last time I went, I was stabby stabbed, so we're not keen on that right now. And
Make
that
a
wound still
charisma save.
hurts. That wound still hurts. Oh, whoops.
It's not with
No,
it.
it should be at normal. Yeah.
Yep, so
Nope.
8. So Mila,
Okay.
so Sifer, you're getting held by dragon. You watch as the hand of the dragon just starts to shrink back and change into Mila's hand. No longer holding you because no longer holding you.
I will also spend the hit dice. I almost forgot to do
And then you watch as Mila, as you're falling, disappears from your side and appears next to Aurora. And then,
that. Aurora's just gonna be like,
oh wait. Yes, Sifer?
she's kind of confused.
So if you get this reference, I love it. But just above Winter's head pops up. Sifer will remember this.
Oh, I do get that reference.
I also get that.
I
And,
think
like,
everyone
this
here does.
To be
This is
fair,
pretty good because Cypher has a good amount of like forward momentum too, and just like whoosh.
Yeah.
Aurora was focusing on the dragon. She was intending to pull the dragon, and then there's suddenly Mila.
So
Not to take the boat, but all I can think of is: have you ever skipped a stone across water?
Yeah,
Replace
that's
the stone with Sifer.
except
heard
for
of-
it's more of a plop, and this is a creek.
Have you
Yeah.
ever heard of water burn?
You take 5 points of fall damage, Cypher. 'Cause this is
Still alive.
Have you ever heard of water burn?
Yeah.
you just kind of are underneath the water, submerged as you fall. Lift your head up, and your head's outside of the water, and you can breathe fully.
I'm probably laying in the water with my head barely up because I've been burnt, tossed around, and now I've
Barely
belly
bit.
flopped.
And I sacrificed the echo to you.
Aurora's still looking at Mila like, what the fuck just happened? You are a dragon. You're not a dragon.
I am a dragon.
Mila, what happened?
Sister,
Yeah.
do you know this one? Are we
Yeah.
safe? She says as she reloads.
I am a dragon.
Yes, we are quite safe. Please, please don't shoot her again. She has always been somewhat snappy.
Remfree kind of is like, So the princess is safe. Good. And he kind of sets you down, brushes off your shoulders.
Oh my god.
I love a good simp.
Just like Asger's face.
Asger just turns around and starts walking away.
No one else
Aurora?
Are you walking towards the city?
Yep,
Okay.
I'm getting out of here.
Remfree is following you.
I know he is. Just
And I'm
the
gonna-
exact reason that Asger is power walking away.
And to have fun, Aurora would also like to teleport Sifer so he knows the feeling of being teleported.
Hey Sifer, how do you feel about free movement?
He's just probably still on the ground. You like that? This has been a day. Yep.
I want to do something funny, but it would not be in Aurora's character.
Oh,
So
Yeah.
out of character, if this wasn't Aurora, I would have had Sifer appear above her and she would have caught him.
Ah,
Actually, that would have been hilarious, especially with the little love triangle going on.
I know, right? I was just like, well, it's one way to muddy the.
somehow she would have found out.
Alright, well,
Give me a
since the
second. I need to see if she would actually.
Alright, since the fighting's over, I'm gonna have Shirku start heading over to them. I suppose.
Yeah, I was gonna say combat is. The creek is only 5 feet deep
Yeah,
at
I can move
the
through that
worst
just
of
fine.
it.
And Mila bounds about.
Question: how childish would that have been? Because she dealt with a lot of children.
I mean, if you have a hurt child, what's the best way to comfort them?
Yeah. So then that would have actually happened, and then with that, she would have healed him a little.
So Sifer, as you're in the water, you just feel this hole, and then you're just in Aurora's arms.
And you get healed. 7 health.
And Sifer, being Sifer, my knight in shining armor.
And then she's just gonna drop you.
Oh,
I
Again,
saw that coming.
let him down
Oh,
one more time.
oh, the same. Safer. Are you doing all right?
I'm alive, and I didn't fall and break anything, so I'm doing
And
pretty
I'm
well.
home.
And one of our issues has been solved.
Yeah. So,
Uh,
speaking of, Mila, where have you gone? Where have you been? What's happened?
I was all sorts of terrible places.
And
Yeah,
when were you?
places.
And when were you able to start shapeshifting into a dragon?
Yeah, I'm a dragon now. As she goes and frolics in the puddle.
Puddle.
What did that lich even send you?
Actually,
Amelia reminded is going to stop and like kind of smell around.
Oh yeah, the lich is dead. Don't bother. We killed it.
Shirku, I have bad news for you, my friend. When you kill a spellcaster, their spells end. That was still in effect. I did a little magic to get rid of that, but whoever cast that spell is very much alive.
You think?
Yes.
Then again, we don't know what spell they used.
In all my research, when we die, whatever magic we weave together goes with us, for better or worse.
Alright. Let's head back.
Zestrava gets 9 health.
And we're going to have a lot of catch up, Mila. You've been-
And
Gone a good while.
Mila sort of like eyes looking past the burning trees and looking about for any signs of the lich or the circle, the blood and such.
Nope. No such signs. No chained dragon that's dead. No chained dead dragon.
Mm-hmm. Milo paces about on the rock, looking around.
No cat.
Yeah.
Cat left
oh,
to give
cat.
health.
We miss our cat.
Pack leader will have to deal with the lich.
Exactly.
Guess they sent me away.
Now Shirku looks confused.
Oh yeah! There's an even bigger pack leader. His name is Jasper, and he is very cool. And Mila sort of emotes and like goes full black and sort of stands and imitates an archer and bounces about with some black wings.
Sister, I don't mean to interrupt. Remfree and the princess are moving quickly. I don't know if we're gonna be able to catch them if we stay here too much longer.
I like
Yeah,
look
the trees
around
are
and
burning. We should
realize
get out
that
of here.
Asger is no longer here, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna kill Renfree.
Asger's, like,
Aska was
jogging
walking on
to
her
get away
own
from
2
this
feet.
point.
Huh?
Aska was walking on her own 2 feet.
Well, that's slightly better, but
Very well.
She just keeps getting slightly faster, assuming that Renfree is keeping up with her at the pace she's going.
With
Yes.
that, Shirku is going to head that direction, back to town or wherever Asger went, and try to catch up.
We should go up the creek. It'll be safer for us while the trees are burning. Do, do, do.
Did you really have to breathe fire at us?
Or
Yes.
hopefully
You
gonna
have to
walk
burn
with
the liches.
Zestrava.
That's
sorry.
Oh, Aurora's hopefully gonna walk with Zestrava after, like,
Oh
giving
yeah,
her
that's
some
fine.
health.
So, as you're running, Asker. Oh, you're away. So, as you guys start to return, Asker, as you're running away, you hear on your left, and Remfree's there. I see we're getting in our morning, after battle calisthenics. Good for you, princess. Good for you.
Does Aurora see this?
No, they are already a little further away.
Damn. Because if she catches up, she's gonna try to get in between them.
Use my wings again. I just want to be able to fly. I just want to get away from him.
Same.
Asker's like full action dashing.
Asker, you wanna, as that you guys have an hour journey, are you maintaining that pace?
I sure am.
I'm gonna need
Fuck this
6
man.
Constitution saving throws.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Mila will be going at a cozy pace and keeping an eye on Sifer.
The last.
And Shirku's gonna be walking.
Aurora will walk slowly and look for herbs, because she needs to
Asker?
restock her potion.
It starts off, okay. Then you start, can I do this? Can I keep this pace? And he's just smiling, like, to use Hunter x Hunter as a reference, the walking guide that's just go, yeah, he's just,
Yep, that's kind of what I figured.
then you get to the point you're like, no, I'm going to do this, gonna get there fast. Gonna get there fast. And he's just like, Princess, do you need to slow down for the calisthenics? We're almost back at Grimwatch. If you need, I can carry you.
Really hard on her wings, and she just starts running in a different direction.
Oh, and a different
He starts following you. Oh, and he's keeping pace with you because, yeah, your con saves are nothing compared to his.
I know.
So how is everyone else returning? Just following the path that you knew last? letting or are you guys following the, because you can see the jogging of the two.
We'll follow someone who looks like they know where they're going. And we'll give Sifer a thanks and some heals. Whip.
Should we follow along with those two? Keep an eye on Asger, or should we just head on back?
As of the moment, like until about the 30-minute pace, they coincide, and at about 40 minutes, you get to a point where it looks like they weren't too far from town. Well, no, it would have been at about 45 minutes. You see, it seems that they have went off course from what you last remember of where the right way was to go. It looks like the lighter of the two took off in one direction, and then the heavier footprints followed after.
Asger's good at finding trouble. We should follow.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
none of us are in the shape to face more trouble right now.
Speaking of
I
more
can do it.
trouble,
Oh no.
Asger, can you please roll a d4?
I would love to.
No.
If I can get him something to fight while I run away.
One moment, please.
This was a tactical decision to...
Asger, can you give me a perception check?
No.
I know you love those so much.
Perfectly balanced.
As
As
all things should be. Jinx.
Gotta love that 12.
You mean that 9?
I have a -3 to perception, so
Yeah.
that was a 12.
I thought it rolled a 12.
It did. Now they're 9s.
Yeah. Sorry, 1 second. Well, I was not things I was not expecting.
Asger?
Like an
Asger.
ambush.
When Orion reconstituted me, did it restore everything?
Yes.
Excellent.
You can only ever hope Asger doesn't lose one eye. Your perception would be so god awful.
Asger's currently losing 2 eyes at a accelerated rate.
Asger, can you give me a... Oh, wait, 1 second. I gotta flop you over here. Asger, can you
want me
give
to
me
roll
a
for
new initiative?
I would love to. $18 feels halfway decent.
Good. Mila, don't worry about that.
Okay.
You guys are about 15 minutes behind them.
No.
No, here we go again.
I wonder if anyone noticed the fire.
Probably.
Load. Why are you not loading? There we go. There's the load.
30-foot aura doesn't exist. I definitely wouldn't give him the aura either.
All I gotta say though is thankfully temp HP.
Yeah, I think the only one with temp HP at this point would probably be the person giving himself a pep talk on the run.
Uh-huh.
And you did hear him giving himself a pep talk.
Oh, I'm
of,
sorry. That I did.
did
How
you
close
want to
did I
get?
get you guys down?
He's a battle master of that.
'Cause I
Isn't
got Asger to 0.
I was at 7.
Nice, nice.
Not that bad.
I was gonna be at 7 if I didn't roll a nat 1 on that save.
Let's see. Remfree.
I
Yay.
understand your pain. I too have
And
rolled that
doggy.
one.
So truthfully, you would have taken me out first turn of combat, but luckily I have fire resistance.
So as you're running,
Good.
man, put you guys in the right spot. He's about there. What's his perception? Not good. Got it. Got it.
Hey, he's a perfect match for you, Asger.
I hate him. I hate him so much.
As you're getting closer to the tree, Asger, you watch as part of it starts to move. And it's too late for you to do anything because this is definitely going to be a surprise round. As this like brownish, multi-headed being just and lunges at you.
What the heck?
Multi-headed, multi-arms. Its like body looks weird and discontorted. And since you're in the lead because Remfree is following you,
Is that a troll? What the heck?
You should zoom in, Rin.
Looks like an undead ent.
I'll get
not.
to
Oh,
zooming
nice.
in
Not
one
an
moment. Oh, 4. Okay, and it has advantage. What's its
That's
range?
an interesting
10 feet.
creature.
Okay. Make sure I'm on the right layer. It's going to come to about there. And as soon as Remfree sees it, he's like, Prince! But it's a little too late.
I get an attack of opportunity.
No, this is surprise round.
Oh yeah, it's a troll. I called it.
First 2 are against you, Asger. Second 2 are against him. The bite is against you.
First 2 miss, the bite hits.
Okay. What? Okay. It doesn't
That's
like...
I was like, that's a bunch of weird stuff.
It is. 1 second while I roll my own dice. Fine. Oh,
I
yay.
don't like when you roll your own dice
Why not?
I enjoy
because they're
it.
evil.
10. Are you resistant or immune to poison damage?
Poison, maybe. Let's double check.
You take
I know this
13 piercing damage and 3 poison damage. 15 and 24.
Go for it.
24 will hit. Can I do
Or
that?
protection.
No, I can't. Okay. Got it.
No, I'm immune to disease.
Which there's not a lot of things immune to disease, funny enough.
It's true.
Don't think there's a whole lot of things that cause disease either.
That also is true.
Some of the higher level undead do.
That's undead.
Did you want to take your temp HP as he was inspiring himself and like doing a pep talk?
Yeah,
Is he
that's
giving
about
him
my-
temp HP?
He was giving him a pep talk. Were you listening or no?
No.
Okay, you don't give his inspiring leader.
Oh,
Asger actively
Yeah,
not
he-
listening to him. Asger was running for her life. No immunity to poison.
16,
just
so
disease.
3. Or no, he thinks 3.
This is a greatly amusing situation.
So, as this giant creature just lashes out, bites you, and then lashes out twice against him, Remfree's like, it's a troll! Asger, back up! And yeah, now I get to roll the Trolls initiative. Can I actually roll the Trolls initiative? Oh, they'll do that. Okay. Okay. Asger.
My action will be
Your
to
turn.
disengage, and then I will use all of my movement to run back towards town.
Towards
Give
the
me
other
a
group.
survival check to run towards town the correct way. Only a -1, not bad.
Rest myself.
You pretty sure it's this way. As you start running through the woods. As far as you get there. Dire Troll's turn. It's already in range. It doesn't need to move. One too many. Oof. Okay. Those.
It's going to be very ironic if the Troll Slayer dies to a troll. Like, I'm gonna come back and get him, but like...
Yeah, no.
That's what to get.
14.
No. I'm not coming back. I'll send
20 points, so 73 points of damage. Oof.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, he's not taking another volley of that. Even if he's level 17, no.
Okay. Oh, I meant to do that.
Maybe
the other
2
way.
more volleys.
This thing just starts lashing out at him. He is not doing well.
In all fairness, he's the Troll Slayer, not the Dire Troll Slayer.
True. Very, very true.
Potatoes, potatoes.
And
Don't
he might
worry,
have had help.
Aska. Princess, I will hold it off. And his axe lights on fire. And it's his turn. He's gonna move here. And he's gonna be action surging this turn. He's also going to be using Second Wind.
Good work, Troll Slayer. I believe in you. I, Annabelle, believe in you. Asger hates you.
Oh, wait. Oh, wrong way. Yeah, buddy. There you go. He's going to start raging. Because, yes, that's going to probably be needed. And then he's going to start hacking.
I have a feeling we're gonna need to save him.
So, Troll Slayer's AC, that'll hit. And that'll hit. And he's going to action search because he knows what he's messing with here. That'll
Yeah.
hit. That'll hit. So you just watch as he just cleaves 4 times into this thing. Oh. If I roll, can I do multiple rolls at once? Let's see. 16, 40, 64. That did not work. So 40, 54, 118 points of damage. So you watch as he got flurried and swiped down on, he just starts becoming a whirlwind, Asger.
I'm watching nothing. I'm running.
Okay,
I'm
you're
not turning
hearing.
around to look at you. Okay.
You hear a lot of like almost limbs falling off. Actually, you do hear limbs falling off. What parts about trolls? How
How
much
many
did I
limbs
say?
did I hear fall off?
Almost every single sweep took off a limb.
Damn.
As that he did what? 30, 40, 54, 118. Yeah. A lot of limbs fell off. Asger, it's your turn.
I'm just going. I don't want him to die. I just hate him.
How guilty would Asger be if she left Remfree to die?
Yeah, that's kind of the thing. How do I get 40 feet away?
The better question, how guilty would you feel if you left him to die and Sifer comes back with a skeleton that looks a lot like him?
Oh, I'd love to see that actually.
That would be pretty funny.
You throw your spear, and you do hit
Wonderful.
for 15 points of damage.
I don't know if the fire and radiant have anything to do it. It's smiting time.
Nice
Third
nat
level
20.
smite. My last third level smite.
Plus 6.
That's sweet. Nat 20.
plus
Threatening
12,
nat 1.
20, or 18. 18.
Where's my
32,
smite?
35, 40, 42. Don't worry about the smite. As you throw your spear one time, it takes, it's like for a second it's fully concentrated on this mass of whirling axes in front of it. It takes the hit, doesn't even really, it like locks itself up and knocks its head to 3 heads to see you, Asger. Your spear returns to you and you just throw it. And as it hits, it goes it through 2 of the heads, and you watch as this giant beast is slain.
Congratulations.
And time for Asger to dash.
How bad does he look?
About a third.
Sound worse.
So, yeah,
After
you wanna-
dealing with Mila, after dealing with the creatures before
Or
them,
he has a third left?
yes.
Oh,
He
okay.
looks like he's on his... for a second, he looked like he was on his, 8th of his HP. Now he's kind of resolved himself, and as the rage is, like, pumping through his blood, he just digs his axe into it. Thank you, princess.
Asger just goes, I find you kind of pompous and annoying, but I wasn't gonna just leave you here to die. I was expecting maybe a wolf or something to jump out, and it was going to give me time to escape. That was much stronger than a wolf, and I think that your troll slaying title seems highly earned now.
This is... if I were to say, this looks like it might have been the other, a part of the other one. At
Part
one
of
point.
the other?
Last time it was another troll like this. One that's misshapen and
Asger will just, we both look bad and just lay on hands. So he gets 20 points, I get 20 points.
Thank you, Prince. Oh, I like how I took 20 HP from him.
Other way around.
Thank you. And he hands you another potion. And he grabs himself a potion and downs it.
Asger just does a little cheers and then she'll down hers.
It
Maybe
heals
at
you
this
40 HP.
Jesus Christ, this is a good potion.
You noticed yours, as you saw the color, was more vibrant and more like red and full of life than his.
Asger will just pop another one of her potions out of the bandolier, because we have many of them, and pass it to him and just go,
You have one of Aurora's potions. Just give him that.
what do you mean Aurora's potions?
Aurora gave everyone a potion.
Uh-huh.
Literally everyone except for Mila. And no one's used them. Except
I haven't
for
had the
Aurora.
need to so far.
I have my potion of fire resistance and anti-something.
You would have probably just upped the number of potions of healing you had.
Probably. They're potions of sub plus.
Yo,
I have
I like
11
that.
more of those in the bandolier at the moment.
he drinks that one down.
Asger will just kind of look at the body and just stab it once more. I hear these things come back to life.
That's why I made sure to stab it through with my axe. It burns them so that way they don't get back up.
Asger goes, my spear does something similar.
Then we make a good team against these things.
I think so. Now how about we make a good team and get the hell out of here?
That works for me, princess.
Asger making princess decisions and learning life lessons.
And so you two start to head back towards town. About
You, in fact, cannot calisthenics your way out of your problems.
about 5 minutes later, Sifer, Zestrava, Aurora, Mila, Shirku, you're following the tracks, and you get to this gigantic mound of dead body where this creature has misshapen arms, misshapen heads.
Eh,
Oh, Asger
Looks
must
like-
have gotten the munchies.
so... What is this thing?
Dead now?
Oh, Asger,
Mostly
you
thanks to-
and him are gone. You guys
It's
were about
food.
10 minutes still ahead of them.
Oh, Cypher! There's a new skeleton for you.
And I'm
Maybe
looking
it's the
for
whole way
helpful
back.
parts before he skeletonalizes it.
How many skeletons can I get out of this thing?
One? Complete one?
Oh, it'd be a giant skeleton. I can only raise little skeletons.
One? Complete one?
Munches.
Can't you raise bigger skeletons?
That reanimate dead does not work like that.
It is one skeleton?
It is.
You would be missing a couple of chest pieces?
That's a good skeleton companion without a few bones.
You know, I'll cast animate undead and I'll get a skeleton out of this.
Before he does this, Aurora does want to look for helpful parts.
What are you looking for in here?
Anything you could put into a potion or poison.
Give me
No
a nature check.
Okay.
If I
Just
recall,
gonna
trolls
get a
have quite
munch.
a bit of that.
I mean, if this is a troll, that means it's able to regenerate. Its skin could be useful.
Okay, Aurora's gonna start taking some skin.
Give me a dexterity-based nature check.
So,
Roll a dex check and add your nature bonus. If you're proficient in nature,
no.
then roll a dexterity check.
Well, at least we know that there's
Oh.
no bodies around here, so that he should be alive still.
As you're carving into it, it just
Right.
the fire and the just starts to go through, and that it was killed with. As you get the skin removed, it just burns to and disintegrates to ash, leaving only the foul bones left.
Aurora is upset, but she'll deal with it. Skeleton fly away.
You're making a skeleton out of it?
Yep.
It's a little bit larger. On the larger side of skeletons. About 8 foot tall skeleton.
Yeah,
That's a good size.
it's good for carrying stuff.
Yeah. So you guys start making your way back to town? As you see the path, it looks like at a much more relaxed pace, you see 2 sets of footprints leaving and heading towards what should be town?
Yep, I follow after it and I go, comment, well, at least their footprints are easy to follow.
Yeah, Asger is probably just hangry.
No, I meant the ones that were heavier. You can tell which one's Asger's and which one's isn't.
Yeah, Asger must have wanted some snacks. Trots
Right.
back towards town.
Okay. I'm not gonna roll you for you guys again now that you're no longer running throughout the last part of the place. Oh.
Made friends with Gaston. I didn't expect this to happen from this.
It's how
I
it all
like
starts,
friends.
Asger. It's how it all starts.
Asger has zero interest in him.
He has all the interest in you.
I know he does, and I hate him. I hate him so much. I was gonna let him
Living
die.
rent-free.
He's a fucking very strong fighter.
But you're
So
thinking about him.
I realize Asger thinks about lots of things, and she will not be the one before bed. That is her lovely cat man.
So, about 10 minutes after you guys get back to the light under you can see the tower getting through the farm fields. You actually see, and you're back at like the barracks. There's already the group of soldiers, the last group that had went out searching, that didn't get eaten. They're already sitting back and are kind of looking expectantly. And Remfree's like, Princess, this is not going to be an easy conversation. I think it's best that you wait for the others back here. I have to go and let my men know that their fellow soldiers will not be returned.
Asger will just look at him and go, I understand, and I shall make sure that all of their names are put into a monument somewhere built around here so that they will never be forgotten.
They shall not, and I appreciate that, and my men will appreciate that. And he goes,
Asger's gonna go find some paper. She has to write a letter.
where are you going to find paper at?
I don't know.
As like,
Asger's just gonna go hug the tower for a little while too.
as you're finishing hugging the tower, because that we'll say that's the first thing you do. You actually get done hugging, and then you look and you see out into the fields, Deisha, Shirku, Aurora, Mila, Zestrava, and Sifer all walking and coming into town. Mila, this is a different town than you remember. Climate's a little bit different.
But I know that tower though.
You've seen towers similar to that.
Oh, was it a different tower?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, neat. I'll be staying close and just like pretty curious. We're pretty cooled down now. I am no longer burning on super fire, getting it all out there.
Nice. Okay.
It's really cool that Sifer is resistant to fire though, and speaks Sylvan. Just
Versatile.
It's a lot of small, funny little interactions.
So as you all regroup, Daisha's sister, it was a pleasure, and she picks you up again in a big hug.
Crack, 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 crack.
I must go and regroup with my fellows. Make sure Remfree is okay.
Yes. Good shooting. Until next time.
If you ever need my gun, I will see if I can be there to be of aid.
As I will always lend our group if we are near. I hope you do take care, and I'm sorry for the loss of your wonderful students. Well, recruits.
They were my students.
Yes.
4 of them, anyway.
It's losing a soldier is never an easy thing,
Mhm.
but it is the price that we all may pay one day.
This is true.
And she turns and heads. And you all see Asger in kind of the center of town, kind of coming towards you all. Whose
Good morning.
perception check? Whose perceptions are above a 20? Passively.
Perception?
18. Yeah.
19.
Orion.
17.
12.
21.
Zestrava, next to the bakery, there is a a merchant who has set himself up that is paying close attention to everything.
Is it Drolselja?
Yeah,
Does it look like Drolselja?
it's definitely Drolselja.
I'm gonna walk over there and be like, so, how was the market today?
Very good, very good. I see that very strange person has joined you.
Oh, well, she's been with us before. She just finally caught back up with us.
Nice. How were the soldiers?
Unfortunately, they didn't make it.
Such a shame. Human lives wasted. What was it that was causing it? What caused their death?
Some monstrosities from beyond our dimension, beyond our world. There seem to be more and more incursions happening as of late.
So the Lestrade moves his pieces.
Lestrade?
Yes, ramblings of a old farmer.
Oh, no. You don't get off that easy. Let's see. Oh, no, I'll go back. I'm gonna roll an insight. We're gonna find it.
Hasn't certain someone mentioned who Lestrade was before?
He has. You've heard him mention Lestrade. I thought you heard him mention Lestrade.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
What is-
I rolled low. But let's see.
I don't remember who Lestrade is.
Are you trying to remember who Lestrade is?
Me, yes, Lestrade.
That would be a religion check.
Ah.
I think I knew who it is, but I'm not saying anything because Shirku's not there.
I mean, you all aren't far. You saw Zestrava walk over to the merchant.
I'm gonna use my luck to try and reroll that.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, 15's
Okay.
fine. Lestrade, some have referred to the Master Mirror as Lestrade. A few
I look
people.
at Drolselja and kind of like cock my head a little bit and say,
This is Zestrava and the shopkeeper talking with each other.
The
Oh.
shopkeep in question is one whose shop is a cart. An empty cart now.
Do I hear the name Lestrade being said?
Make
Very
a
good produce. They
Perception
have
check, you
some
said?
wonderful produce.
Perception check, you said?
Yes.
Okay. Perception.
Mila, you definitely hear it. Shirku.
I rush over to Zestrava and put feathery hands in the face and it's like, shh, don't say the name.
Now I'm curious. So Shirku's gonna follow. Go, Mila, what are you doing?
Aurora is just gonna amble
Not
over because
supposed to
she
say
has
the
questions
name.
for him.
The
Oh,
name?
hi.
What name is Mila talking about?
The name of darkness and peering.
The deal maker.
Oh, you mean the man of mirrors?
And whaps him with the tail.
What do you know of the deal maker?
What do you mean?
You said Lestrade.
Probably things that I've heard from
I thought we were
others.
supposed to say Mirror Man. Either way. In any way. We've come from the other continent. We've dealt with his machinations. If he's acting here, I mean, we had a feeling he'd be coming here, but
Didn't we already fight one of his armies trying to besiege a castle?
back in the other continent.
Yeah. Killed most of his beat minions too, I think.
Yeah.
Hey, Calster.
Maybe there are things that I've heard. I mean, there are a lot of secrets I've gathered. Payment, though, for those secrets has since been agreed upon. If there are secrets you wish to know, maybe I know them. Maybe I don't.
I have a feeling you know much more than you let on. But,
Well, merchants tend to do, I find.
yes. What would it take for us to find information about what you know? If you truly know anything about him and what he's been doing here.
What do you have to offer? If you want to know some information, and you don't have anything to offer, we could always enter into a deal where I'll give you that, and then at some point I will request a equal
Paper
transaction.
pops up. No one accept that.
No,
Never pans
no,
out
no,
on the
no.
table.
Considering who we're talking about, I don't think deals are on the table at all.
I'm a merchant. What else am I supposed to do but work in deals?
Not
Someone
that kind
who
of
trades
deal,
in
at
secrets.
least. You do understand, yes?
Deals are deals. I've made plenty of them. And he holds out a small black book. Plenty. Puts it away in his pocket.
Oh, wouldn't that be a book to get our hands on?
I'm just gonna roll casual insight.
Insight or sleight of hand?
I'm not stealing the book!
Good, smart idea. Smart lady.
Oh,
Nice. What are you trying to insight?
the fact that he was talking about making deals and holding the book,
He has a book.
and mayhaps the connection to the man
Names.
So the man
that
of
is
mirror.
involved with mirrors.
I mean, you can tell it from everything you can insight and perceive. It doesn't look like you're dealing with Lestrade.
No, not him being. If the book is from Lestrade. Like if he made a deal with Lestrade to get the book. Because he's being very sketchy.
You're at a 26.
Yeah.
You're not. Are you spending any fate points?
How many do I have? I can almost make
many
it a
do you have
30. God
left?
damn it. I only have 3 left. Let me just. I think I can only use that one thing for attacks. Yeah, it's only attacks. Goddamn. I can put 3 in and make it 29. I really want it to be 30, but I can't. I don't have enough.
How do you do whispers?
/W. And then their name.
space their name. When it pulls up the name, I just hit enter, make sure that it goes from there.
Can we just appreciate all the fate points Anthony made us spend this session?
No.
Helped.
There you
It
go.
was fun.
I only have 4 fate points left. So.
I have 0. I keep going to 0. I'm trying to use all my fate points to keep you guys stocked up. Ooh. Oh. Okay. She's not going to say anything. And she will no longer be planning on asking him about this stuff. Can she just kind of turn around and go to the magic shop? If
You
it's
kind of
still
watch
open?
as Aurora just turns around and starts heading down to...
Starlight?
Yes. Oh, it is right here.
Asger seeing her is just going to
Grim
like
Spark.
head cock and then follow.
Yeah, she's just gonna walk straight towards Grimspark and like make sure her sleeves are completely covering her wrists.
And let's make it easy. I'll join them, so then it's bottom 3, and then us 3 going off and doing our things.
Interesting. I didn't think...
I try not to interact with this character because I made this character and I know how this character works. But I want everyone else to interact and enjoy. Not used
Did
to
I
being able to use
offend them?
bits.
They just...
I don't think so. It's been a long day.
A very long day.
Understandable.
But that's nice.
Speaking of, I'm going to go
Bird
ahead.
definitely does not look good when she's
out
walking
myself.
away.
Sweet.
Not looking good, like health-wise.
If you
So
do make any deals, be careful what kind of deals you make.
I'm
Oh.
an above water's honest businessman. I feel offended about that.
Even honesty, you have to be careful of what you make. Because it can sometimes come and bite you in the ass.
If everyone here has honest and good-hearted intentions for the world, isn't it a good thing?
It is. But I already gave
That's
you
what he said too. At least somewhere similar. With that, Shirku's gonna start walking away.
So Zestrava or Sifer, and any bargains you want to make, or am I
I've-
closing up shop for the evening?
I've had my fill of bargains.
He looks good.
As have I. I did offer some free information regarding what we saw in the woods. It would be nice to have a little bit in return.
You had said something from around the, something different. Something from a different farm. That's not a lot of information to go off. There's a lot of different weird oddities in the world.
That there are. I looked Drolselja up and down. I mean, there may have been a rift open, somewhat intentionally, to garner items for a certain tower. And when that was opened, we had to get a piece of the void, I'll say.
Oh, you mean the other thing that I saw you dealing with afterward. I met you after.
Yes, when we were
That's-
on our way home.
Was that related?
We think it might have. I mean, if you open a hole in the world to somewhere else, it's likely that something else could have slipped through or
But
opened
didn't
back up.
that other thing happen the day before you opened that hole?
I don't think so.
Because it was yesterday that they had went missing during the day. We met during the evening at night. So I don't know if those are related. Maybe they are. Maybe you caused somehow a rift in time.
Oh, joy. I mean, I just kind of quirked my mouth to the side, just well, maybe it was happenstance. In any case, we should catch up with our friends and prepare for tomorrow, shouldn't we, Sifer?
Yes.
Well, I bid you adieu and thank you for coming to the Long Rakes.
Well, have a pleasant evening. I'm sure we will see you on the morrow.
Are you rejoining Shirku?
Yeah.
So the other three. Mila, I don't know if you've been to you've seen the Grim Spark yet.
Nope. I'm just absorbing in all the sights. There's this dilapidated tower. I'm sure there's some city arts and fountains or whatever. And there's...
I'm sorry. It is a very nice tower. I restarted the magical cleaners.
Cheeto, come here.
It'll be good for climbing practice. Shink, shink, shink.
Is Sifer there with us? Or
Nope.
is it just the three of us still?
Just the three of you.
Okay, cool.
Actually, and I'll get back to Sifer in a moment as you guys are heading away. But Aurora, as Mila and Asger, as you enter the Grim Spark, it's a little older, a pretty dark shop that has a lot of different oddities and trinkets of all kinds on the sides. You see this creaky old skeleton just moving things around. And behind the counter as you walk in, you see this dark-skinned, silver-haired tiefling with horns that go up. As she's sitting there and... Oh, welcome. How can I help you at the Grim Spark?
Aurora doesn't know what to do. She kind of just came here for no reason.
Asger will I was following that one.
She looks directly at you, Aurora.
She purposely tugs her sleeves a little bit lower. And she's gonna just not look at her and look around.
If you're looking for something in particular, I might be able to find it for you.
She just shakes her head, looking awkward.
Child, is there anything... Is everything okay?
Do I see anything?
We got attacked a lot.
Interesting.
She's just gonna look
There's
at
a
the
lot of little trinkets, Mila. A lot
But
of...
is there anything proper word worthy we're talking? Stones.
Make a perception check?
Mm-hmm.
You've been attacked a lot. I mean, that is kind of the nature of everything.
all day.
Mila, you see there's in one corner there's a bust of a head, just a bust, top of the bust. And in this head you actually see pushed into it a lot of little gemstones around the head of all different varying colors.
We will be smelling that and mentally picking out the best ones.
Oh.
Just giving a
I'm in the
happy
kitchen.
purr.
Attacked a lot though, you say?
He nods awkwardly.
Is Did you lose anyone?
No. Cypher's okay if that's what you're wondering.
I just see only 3 of you, and you seem...
She's just gonna blatantly look away and look at trinkets.
Okay. If there's anything you wish to buy, I'm here.
And just because she's gonna look for anything that piques her interest.
And are they magical?
What, the gemstones?
Mhm.
Are you using detect magic at all?
Yeah, we should try not to pick up anything sassy.
As like, I don't know if you
I
have...
can fix it. Yeah, I don't have detect magic, but I can dispel magic if they're causing problems.
Probably
You
not
try
a
and
good
pick it
idea.
up.
Mm-hmm.
Which one of those would you like, my dear? Those stones are sometimes temperamental. They're stones named after...
We'll point out at tasty ones.
Let's see. Give me a
Horde
phone.
must diversify.
So, in total, there are 6 stones in there. 1, 2, 3. The first stone that you point out that catches your eye, it's like, that one is a stone of agility. It is something that'll help go through and make you a little lighter on your feet. The next one that catches your eye, that is a stone of insight. It'll allow you to perceive the world around you a little better. And the last one that catches your eye, that is a stone of self-preservation. It'll, well, give you a little bit better of a survival instinct. You have an expensive taste.
As Mila starts like drooling a bit, how much?
For which one?
Each, all, set?
So, the first one that I mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
A second while I pull out my handy dandy chart of magic item costs.
And what's everyone else up to?
Aurora's looking for items of black. Because she's kind of fixated.
Did Sifer and Shirku have any questions on the way? Because I know looking at tables takes a little bit. Like sort of on the way into town.
Effectively, after Zestrava catches up to Shirku, he's going to passively comment, I'm starting to dislike aberrations.
You were really quiet.
Testing?
Mm-hmm.
You're good done.
Okay. I'm starting to dislike aberrations. You're muted, Zestrava.
Alright, sorry, one more time.
Nothing!
Alright, would you like me to repeat that? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm starting to dislike aberrations.
Yeah, aberrations can be pretty terrible. I I don't think this is going to be the last that we're going to see of them, unfortunately.
No, it's not.
With some tweaking, we'll get that spear fixed. Or glaive.
Halberd?
Albert.
Halberd. On that note, I've been thinking on that.
Really?
It's probably best not to use any divine souls. You remember what she mentioned about it? Where if something goes wrong, the divine soul could break.
Oh. Break that halberd?
No, the divine soul, Asger.
Oh.
I'm sure we can do it in a safe manner.
I'd rather not risk someone else for this halberd to be perfect.
Well, if we can't go that route, my master might know something. Might not be as good, but it will be much more arcane inclined.
We'll see.
Yeah, all we can do is try.
Regardless.
I'm still concerned Mila popped up and wanted to kill liches.
Which means
No
something
concern.
got into her head. Besides you, of course. Just as if that aberration creature was trying to get into mine that one time.
As we seem to have an unfortunate luck with mind-controlling creatures.
I mean, the way Drolselja was hinting, it almost seems like we might not have even caused what we just fought in the forest. I mean, Mila
No.
came back, there was a void in the world that we opened, and then these other people were coming through.
Based on how it escaped, I imagine it opened it itself.
Possible.
We have undead in one continent and aberrations in another.
Don't forget all the demons, too.
I prefer fighting the demons over the aberrations at this point.
I think all
Still-
three of them are an issue.
And don't forget the dragons. Dragon?
Which
Those
one?
All of them.
Okay.
All the
All of them.
dragons.
All of them it is, apparently.
Well, except for Sifer.
Cypher's a
Someone's
dragon.
gonna have to tell Mila we fought a void dragon.
Without her.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go.
Oh, yes.
Poor Mila, she's gonna be so disappointed. But maybe not.
I mean, there's an artifact of the dragon at least. I mean, not really artifact, but remnants, I guess?
Oh, all the same.
Zestrava, you get 1 fate point, and I'm going to
Of course, I
interrupt.
don't know how Aurora feels about Mila at the moment.
She doesn't really know Mila.
Mila,
Mm-hmm.
so for the first one that caught your eye, the agility stone, that one is going for 50,000 gold. For the next one that caught your eye, that was, which one was that? Insight.
It was, yeah.
Yep, so that's the same. That one as well is another 50,000 gold.
And the next one I think
Ooh.
is survival.
Self-preservation. That one is for 7,000 gold.
Hmm.
any of the others catch your eye, I can let you know about them as well.
Would you like Aurora to roll for the thing I asked you about?
What did Aurora ask?
For looking for items of black.
Items of black?
Like, they just have black on them. She's kind of fixated on the color black right now.
There are some cloaks that are made of black. Some different, like... some different, like... glassware. Different, like, odds and ends and knickknacks.
Which one stands out the most?
Make a charisma check.
Oh no, she's not good at charisma.
Second.
Unnatural one.
Oh, unnatural. You have a -1.
I said unnatural.
Oh, there you
I heard natural.
You
Oh,
went
well,
in
I
and
guess
out
I
for
cut
a
out.
second.
Yeah.
You find a red door and you want to paint it black.
So it's actually one of the cloaks that catches your eye. It's a very well designed little pinch pattern in it. Black. Good.
Gonna kind of look it over.
It's just
Kind of glance over at the tiefling, then just look back at the cloak. She doesn't know what to say.
That right there would give you. It's one made from the Fae, the elves. That would give you a little bit better hiding. It's only for 300 gold.
Magical items.
Doesn't really necessarily need it. She'll kind of touch the fabric a little, see if she likes the feel.
I'm trying to figure out what would be a field check.
Silky? Perception, maybe?
Make a wisdom
know.
save.
Wisdom?
Oh. Oh no. I mean, I have good wisdom at least. I was really worried I was gonna get that one.
It feels
For saying
very well made. Very well made. Exceptionally well made.
So I find silk. Cool.
Can she roll an insight about it? Or history? One of the two, maybe.
Either or. Your choice.
Oh, she has better insight.
It's really hard to see this cloak at times.
She'll pay the 300 gold.
Thank you. Old Bones, Old Creaky just comes over, collects the money.
Is platinum 100 gold?
Yep.
Okay, so she'll hand over 3 platinum.
So when you hand it to Creaky, you put the 3 thing. It looks at her, looks back at you expectingly. And it picks it up, puts 1 down. Picks it up, puts 1 down. Picks it up, puts 1 down. Looks
Alright,
for
Caleb.
more.
Didn't she say 300?
Oh, did you pay him in plat? Oh, it's good, Creaky. It's good.
Oh.
Freaky is but a simple servant.
Oh, no.
Creaky wishes to count to 300, but could only count to 3.
Wait, did he actually want to count to 300?
Yes. It just walks back over, deposits, and then walks back over. It like kind of sets it over you.
Okay. I guess she'll kind of fasten it over her.
It by sets it over you. It ends up being right on your head.
Oh. She'll give it thumbs up and then give it a gold.
Huh?
It's good. Clearly, she wants treat.
The bones require treat, so she give gold treat.
It looks back at Starlight, and Starlight's just like, "Child, you're breaking him."
I've given Dobby a sock.
She'll kind of cock her head at that.
It's okay. Come here, come here, come here. It's okay. That's the gold in the jar. Anything else I can be of service for you all for?
Mila,
Does Asger want
very
anything?
disgruntled, and leaves.
Asger's just here because Aurora was here and she kind of ran away. So Asger's just been kind of sitting back and watching all of this as just the fly on the wall to some degree. It's just one of those like, I don't know why we're here. She hasn't really said anything. She bought a cloak. Interesting. Does Mila have absurd amounts of money? Not really, I don't think. That's...
Aurora will offer her tail and then we can leave.
Okay.
If Mila's also ready.
So,
I mean, Mila already left and is like holding the
disgruntled.
rumblings and grumblings in the chest and sees that there's a tower and maybe there's something adequate for the horde in the tower. And since she was reconstituted, she will wild shape into a dragon and head towards the tower.
I feel like as Mila heads towards the tower, she would suddenly smell like the awesome butcher shop, potentially.
We're gonna get there in a moment. So Zestrava
I have
and
advanced
Shirku, you
desires
two
now.
were the ones who were leaving first. Sifer, you were a little slower to leave because wizard.
That's fair.
Sifer, you hear from the bakery?
Yes. He clearly looks like he has been lit on fire multiple times, by the way.
Are you okay?
Oh no.
A little toasty.
Oh, another lab accident.
Is there anything I can get for you? I'll help you be a little less toasty, unless you like being toasty.
I could use food.
I'll go make some for you. Would you like to come back and I can have it ready for you in about 40 minutes?
That sounds lovely. In our running around fighting things, we
You didn't
It's been a
mention
busy
dragons,
day.
or as a dragon appears in town.
I'll make sure to... Well, this is well before you
Okay.
actually run out. I'll see you shortly then. I'll have it all ready. Just come and knock on the door. It'll be closed, but come and knock on the door.
that sounds lovely. It will be greatly appreciated.
I
And now I must go find those idiots before they do something again.
Too late. I point up.
Mila is still not out yet.
Darn it.
This was well before there was plenty of time for them to be shopping around and looking, and Aurora
alright.
being awkward. So
Yep.
you three head on back to the tower.
Yeah.
Mila, as you're the first to pounce out and change into your dragon form immediately the people are like, there's not too many people out because you're starting to get into the evening hours where everyone's going home. But they're immediately like, those that are, what? Monster! 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 Aurora and Asger, you hear that from inside. The claim of monster going.
Oh, hey, look, a dragon.
Asger just immediately is like armed up, and she's like busting out the door.
As you bust out the door, you see Mila flying in a dragon form towards
Towards the tower.
Are you going towards the flame tower or towards the other tower?
The other tower.
Okay.
I don't need flames.
Good.
I need fancy things, and humans hide fancy bottles inside of towers.
It wouldn't be the first PC. It wouldn't even be the second PC to run into a flame.
I've already been burned. Remember Sifer, who got me burned?
As you fly over here, something catches your nose.
Mm-hmm.
Delicious, deliciously cooked meat. From below you, there's a shop below you.
Don't break the butcher shop.
I had some of the troll meat, and this won't add to my hoard, but this will be adequate. And so we will start to descend
And
and
then
look for a perch.
you end up perching on top of the, so you're perching across from the shop, or are you wanting to be on top of the shop with the smell of the
How
meat?
large is the shop?
It could, I mean, it's a home, shop in a home, so it's about 40 feet wide.
Yeah, that's probably not large enough for my great and gloriousness. So we'll need to land in front and open a door to get to the innards.
As you land in front of it, more people are scattering, and actually you see soldiers starting to get in arms. And then Deisha, because she heard the call, is the first. It's like,
Oh, and I start like billowing, sort of like a yellowish smoke and dripping at the mouth.
soldiers, stand down! Stand down! It's. Mila, can you
Asger
please?
just walks inside the shop, by the way. She wants nothing to do with getting caught up in the guards and Mila's situations.
Shirku's just
Wait,
following.
wait.
Yeah, Shirku's just following to figure out why Mila turned into a dragon.
Shirku, you're here.
Oh,
You're back at the tower already.
Okay.
Sorry.
Never mind then.
Aurora, you see Asger, just see the guards, look and head back into Starlight's shop.
Asger will just to the other two in
Aurora
here.
just try to pull her towards the armor shop instead.
Sure. Asger's mostly here just to make sure you're okay.
Mila, can you please just return to normal form? You're scaring the citizens.
Sort of gives a like low rumble. It says in Sylvan, hungry, and will like take a deep breath towards the door.
1 second while I look up Daisha's languages. As you step towards the door. Esco! Esco! And hello.
Dragon face. And Mila can be like sedate and like calm and just like looking in the eye.
Make a intimidation check.
Yeah. Huh, it's not a skill of my dragon sheet. Okay. I'm cute.
Let me pull up stats for him. Need to go. things I wasn't expecting. For a second, you could actually recognize Mila instantly, the animal aggression that was about to meet you as he felt threatened. Then he breathes. And you see, like, his face had already started to change and morph. And it just kind of goes back as he breathes. How can Heskel Strongjaw help you?
And Mila will put down a. Goodness, when was the last time she saw the human shopping? It was like some gold for some tavern. So Mila will, with the claw, put down like a dozen gold and will open the maw and will give a shift of color from head to tail.
And he takes the gold, counts it, goes back. You can hear, and he walks out and he's holding like an entire deer carcass.
Oh yeah, we'll get the tongue and we'll just. And then we will be off and towards the tower.
Mila has made a friend.
Almost had an opposite of a friend.
And Mila is very curious. Was it like a shifter like she recognizes or some other shape-shifting?
Some other shape-shifting, more wolfish. You've seen some wolves here or there.
I have. Okay. And that's like, yeah. I will fly back to the tower and search for an adequate perch, as all villainous towers have.
There's definitely some adequate perches on top of Sifer's Master's Tower. Aurora and Asger, as you guys find yourselves in the armory shop now?
Yes, going to say this out of character. Forgot that Asger got new armor, I think. So,
Good.
her was bringing her in for new armor.
Yeah, I think
My armor's just fine. I have a fucking 20 AC. I'm pretty sure I have the second highest AC in this group.
The problem is I was asking you to make dex
I
saves.
also probably have the fucking highest dex save, and I still failed at that.
I have a +9 to my dex, so
Second highest, maybe.
Plus 9 to your dex or to your save?
save.
Save.
And to my dex is +5.
Got it. We have the same dex then. I have a
Oh,
plus
yes.
8 to my dex.
Once Asger's charisma gets a little bit higher.
Slowly but surely, every single level I have boosted my charisma.
Well, unless there's any specific conversations we want to have for the rest of the evening, I believe this is a good point for us to bid you all adieu. Thank you for coming back and joining us again. Thank you for having Mila back. Woohoo! It's nice to have the full party again. I can properly test you all.
And it was very like thrilling to see how the matchup goes, and I was correct in flying is OP.
Meh.
Yeah, we weren't kitted out for dealing with someone flying. That's the main.
Hey.
That was the main issue.
You guys failed to save your actions. Okay?
I forgot about the void clause. Okay.
We will see you all
I was
next
like,
Tuesday.
I see the tactical everything, and I was like,
Thank you
I
for
was
joining
looking
us.
so smug until Shirku just didn't do anything.
It happens.
And
Yeah.
I'm worried about what's going to happen with that psychic repercussions.
You. All right. Have a good one.